Hi Gemini, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Gemini tarot reading. Gemini love tarot reading. Gemini love reading. And as is very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Gemini channeled, well, Gemini love messages reading, channeled love messages from your person, channeled love messages from their higher self. Gemini, I'm channeling for you. I feel like I'm saying that every other word. I'm channeling for you in October 2023. So you could be here in real time, but you could also be here in, I want to show you these cards. You could also be here many months, even years later. And the reason for that is, well, this is a timeless reading. You're here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection, Gemini. It means there is a message here for you. So welcome again. The Four of Cups and the King of Swords is coming through. So somebody wants to communicate with you, Gemini. This is your energy. And of course, your ruling planet, Mercury. So this is communication coming, and it can be via message. Let's see it. And it might be a message coming out of nowhere. They can also just be popping in. So this is the Four of Cups. Of course, it's the Moon in Cancer energy, and that is around the emotional energy. It's communicating, coming in here and opening up. A little bit of apathy here. So you might not be expecting this or sure what you think about it, you know. Here, kind of looking down, not wanting to look at those three cups that are in the front. That's bringing in Mercury and Cancer energy. That's bringing in the Three of Cups. So that's the communication. So this is clearly a no communication connection. No contact, no communication. Is there a separation as well? Let's see. And of course, you're already going to know that. It will be different for everybody. But you can see that communication here is coming. And how long has it been? Is that why you're not really caring? You know what I mean? Just sort of like, I'm not looking. You're not even looking, acknowledging it, you know? So let's see what's going on. Gemini, all the decks, I forgot what I wanted to say. All the decks that are coming in today are linked below in the description. You'll also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, as well as all signs tarot readings, all signs love tarot readings. That is under Love Tarot messages from your person. And those are readings that are not time-stamped for each sign, but it's a reading that if you feel drawn to watch it, it might be yours. The titles are on the thumbnail, so you'll know that's the right playlist if you're looking for it. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings as well as other types of readings. So feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, let the rest go. And lastly, before we begin, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's video, to hit that like button, as funny as it always sounds, and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps to keep the channel moving and growing. So thank you for that. And it goes without saying, thank you for being here today. I love you very much, and I really appreciate you being here. So thank you. Gemini, let's see what is going on in your connection. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Chariot in reverse. Whoa, okay. So things haven't been moving in communication, so we already know that. What else is going on? Let's see. This is Cancer in energy. This is also the Moon energy, you know, and this is a change here. You know, it's things changing. It's a movement. It's in reverse. So somebody possibly hasn't had, maybe do they still not? Let's see the answers to the riddles here that the Sphinx are waiting for to get through, to get things moving again. And a lot of that for me is also, well, yeah, balancing of the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies. So this is also somebody, Gemini, who has been holding back how they feel. And we saw that coming in, that's changing. It's somebody here. It's that Four of Cups energy, of course, coming in with the King of Swords. You know, all about communication. So this is somebody who has a lot of feelings for you. It's a soul connection here. Who's been holding them back, but they're in their feels right now. This is the partnership placement, Gemini. It's the Six of Cups, the Sun and Scorpio energy. There's a really strong nostalgic energy, thinking about when things were easier, and thinking also about some regret, what happened here. Look, here are those 4 cups right in the front. There's the 5th cup. So there's the 4 of Cups, which we already saw. There's the 5th cup, bringing in the 5 of Cups. So there is some loss here, some regret for, did somebody leave? I want to say emotionally, communication-wise, yeah. For some of you, was it physical too? This might even be for some of you that it's a connection that is an online connection. That's always going to be the case for any reading. So if you're feeling resonating in a particular way, then, it's what's for you. But that 6th cup here, and this can be a reunion energy. It's a dreamy energy for me, but let's see if this is reunion energy. And I feel like it is, at least in the way of communication, because we saw that. We saw them coming in here. Here's the thing. For some of you, you may have known your person since you were children, for a long time. Can also just feel that way. There is a soul connection energy here. For some of you, that's your twin flame. It is not for everyone, but it is here. Soulmate energy, past life energy. It's really going to be different for everybody. Look what's here at the bottom of the deck. Temperance, Archangel Michael here, the angel for protection and strength, and wanting to temper things out, balance everything, find a solution. This is finding a solution here to the outcome. That's the sun, look, it's the source, God, goddess, the universe, the divine. What does that mean for you? But it's the connecting with the crown chakra, and it's working things out for your highest good of those around you, your person, getting you on the path here. Look at this, in this emotional energy. So it's restoring balance and harmony. And it's telling us that things are being worked out here. It's solving problems. It's Sagittarius energy. It's quite a fast energy. And of course, this is a 14, and that's coming to a 5. And it's resolving conflict, and change. I mean, you can see it here. And it wanted to go bottoms up. That happens. It happens, it can be on and off in your reading, by the way. The King of Cups, Pisces energy. So yeah, there's a big reveal about how they feel about you. That's coming in a message, I feel. How long have you been waiting to hear this? There's a delay. You can see it here, but there's like the thing is it's a dreamy energy, but it's also a plan. We can see that Archangel Michael here is helping in this connection of getting things moving, because they haven't been moving, and getting everybody on the path, this new path, the sun energy for the new beginning, the renewal. The potential here is strong. So whether for some of you that's just talking again, or it's coming together, and it's even something bigger. But the feelings that they have been hiding, I don't feel like are going to be anymore. It's coming in quite a beautiful way. There's a really beautiful connection between you. But this King of Cups is, riding on these waves, all this emotional energy on the divine. And just like doo-doo-doo has been holding it back, holding their cup here. Clearly, all the feelings are here. This is Pisces energy, and they're coming in a very different way. Yeah, but look, there is some stuck energy, okay? And the 9 of Cups in reverse. I don't love that, but it's also not surprising. Okay, yeah, there's a delay. Look at that. Oh, but it won't be for long. Okay, so this is how it's going. Look, it's more validation of the no contact and no communication and or in separation here. Look at this, it's strong. It's really strong here. Okay, so we're going to stop here. I'm going to be bringing in some more, but I kind of need for things to slow down a little bit. But before I do, I just want to show you it's coming unstuck. It's the 7 of Cups in reverse. It's Venus and Scorpio energy. So whatever lack of clarity they've had, whatever energy of maybe it's around commitments or other choices, they've been stuck forever. Look, it's like a conductor here. And there's a lot. As you can see in all the cups, they're coming out of that energy, and that's largely in part to, I like this a lot, to judgment. And this is on, I think, yeah, I need to look under here. I was just going to say it's the 4 of Cups coming back. It is. Oh, wow. And the King of Swords is here. We saw the King of Swords, and it's come back. Oh, my gosh. Okay. your reading is just like, it's going too fast, slow down. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're coming back in here. And what I wanted to say is the clarity in that Seven of Cups in reverse, and a big part of that is this Judgment energy. It's the wake-up energy. We have Archangel Gabriel here, Herald of Visions, the angel for messages saying, wake up, get some clarity, make a decision. What do you want? I mean, that is just a direct connection here, because they're getting the clarity. It's the restored senses here. It's the clarity that they're getting. So whatever they thought they were needing to make a decision on, they're realizing, wait a minute, this is easier than I thought. It is still delayed how they feel about you, and you've been waiting to hear it, but that's a temporary energy, the Sun in reverse. I want to say it's like delayed gratification. It's like a sadness around waiting for this new beginning. So look, that's also connecting with the Fool in reverse. It's Aquarius and Uranus energy. It's a careless energy, and it's the disconnect here. It's the apathy emotionally, I want to say, that's been going on and that you've been waiting for. The clarity is here, Gemini, and so is the communication. So it's a validation. It's coming through again. Of course, it's Gemini energy and Mercury energy and the planet of the mind. They're very clear. It's a huge wake-up call here. This is that decision. It's around the two of you. There's the balance coming in with the truth, the balancing of the divine feminine, divine masculine energies in order to do that, having worked out some karmic cycles here, I want to say, but they're coming in. It's communication, and it can be that this isn't via a message. You know, oftentimes Mercury is connected to reading and writing, but it can also be in person. Let's see, but it's been delayed. We're seeing the Four of Cups again coming in. Yeah, so it's the Moon in Cancer energy, and again, look, there it is. It's coming out of the blue. And it's around all the emotional energy, quite literally here with this Moon energy. It's opening up and communicating about how they feel. The Three of Cups also coming in here again. It's Mercury in Cancer. It's communicating. You know, it's what you've been waiting for, but you can also see that they have been emotionally, it's been very hurtful, been withholding how they feel, communication. There's a careless energy around that, you know, so there's some hurt energy you can see here. And also because, look, it's connected right here with the Sun in reverse. And that is the energy of waiting and the sadness around that and the frustration of waiting for them to share how they feel and what else here. Because, look, we know how they feel. You know, this is a really strong soul connection here. We see that you're not communicating, you know, and by the way, some of that stuck energy with the Hermit, you know, it is connecting with the Seven of Swords here, which is coming back in, you know. The Seven of Swords is Aquarius and Uranus energy. So when they're in this energy here of the Seven of Swords, of leaving, not sharing how they feel, breaking your heart, hurting you, possibly physically leaving the connection, some indecision, all kinds of stuff going on, maybe even some betrayal, leaving the connection, leaving it. Communication is what I wanted to say. Whatever, if it's no contact, no communication, and or in separation, that means for you is what I wanted to say. But they are coming back in here. You can see it. And, oh my, it's a weird throat chakra thing. And it's connecting with the Hermit energy in reverse, you know, and that's Virgo and Mercury energy. And that's a lonely energy of the separation that's been going on, you know, and it's a stuck energy too, because you go in there to get clarity. You go in there to figure out what you want, you know, personal truth, spiritual illumination. So we also know that that's coming unstuck. It's really clear, but it's clear it's been stuck and not moving, and it's been quite a lonely energy. And there is a fear here of making some past mistakes. Apologetic energy is a real strong look, and it's right here in between the Six of Cups and the Magician card. So, and the thing is that Five of Cups is here in that Six of Cups, as we talked about, and that's the loss and the regret. And for leaving. Communication is physical too. First, you know, it's the Five of Cups in reverse here. So this is asking for forgiveness. This is hope coming back in. You're both still here in each other's energy. The Two of Cups is here, and it's also in reverse in this reversal energy. And of course, it's validation of the separation. Look, the Three of Cups are here. It's also in reverse, so it's a really strong indication for some of you that there may have been some discord, whether it's, I want to say, some messages going back and forth, some things that were said, some arguing in person and online, whatever it is. You can see that it's here, and they're asking for forgiveness. They're wanting to move past that. It's also connecting with the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Jupiter and Pisces energy. So that's the wish fulfillment around the Jupiter energy, which is the planet of expansion and prosperity. So it's that cup, getting everybody here. The emotional energy. Is it that last cup that the King of Cups we know has been holding on to, about how they feel, what you've been wanting to hear. So it's like the lack of hearing that. It's the lack of that, that wish being fulfilled around the Jupiter energy. So it's, taking it to another level, or sharing how they feel, or moving things even farther, dashing some hope here. It's really super clear. You can see it. And they're asking for forgiveness. They are coming back in here. Is that going to be only a message? Maybe. It can be a message leading to more. It can be that it's in person, but they're definitely getting their message. They're getting the message, and they're waking up here. It's really clear, Gemini, and coming in here, and the clarity is just abundantly clear. Pun intended, I guess. It's really, really, really very clear for me today that this is about the communication. We know it's been delayed, and look where the King of Swords and the King of Cups are wanting to connect here. That's really interesting. I want to bring in some more, but before I do, of course, the Magician is here, alchemizing everything. This is Gemini, your energy, also Virgo and Mercury energy. As above, so below. Turning visions into reality. It's taking that inspired action. Look, it's the infinity symbol. For some of you, it's a direct connection to your twin flame. That's not for everybody. That's also, of course, a forever love energy. It's connecting also with Libra, with balancing out the divine feminine, divine masculine energies, the polar opposites, forming a union, coming from a balanced place with truth and where you need to be. It's bringing in some karma, somebody working out those cycles, and action as well. And of course, that's an 8. Manifesting abundance, big time. It's the Magician here holding up the staff, and it's around this floral wreaths that are hanging down. That's reunion energy for me. The Magician is all about manifesting what you want. It's soulmate energy. It's going for it. It's taking that action that you've been thinking about, and it's lining everything up. As above, so below. It's the new beginnings. It's the opportunity, taking the opportunity. It's the potential that is still here. And the Magician has access to everything. Look, water, the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy around the love and all the emotional energy. So the Magician is really helping out the King of Cups energy, where your person's energy is the strongest. And we see here Archangel Gabriel helping with the clarity. It's unbelievable. It's just what it is today. And Temperance here helping out Archangel Michael, giving them the strength to get everybody here to solve these issues and to communicate. So have they had trouble communicating? Have they always been that way, or has it just been going on? And is that why it's disconnected? Or is that only what's going on? Whatever the case is, the communication here has been really not good and absent, I feel like, for a lot of you. For how long? And that's changing too. Also the clarity, all the air energy, of course, the swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The clarity in the relationship, the transactional energy, the information, the communication, the truth. The earth energy, the commitment energy, the slowest moving, but quite important, the relationship and all the practicalities around that. And of course, the wand energy and taking that inspired action, and the passionate energy, the energy of love, the matters of the heart. It's all here on the table, pun intended, here. Has access to everything here, and it's making things happen. And this is actually going here. And I'm going to bring in some more. And today I'm just feeling really quite inspired myself, and some renewed energy. And I've been wanting to bring back Oracle for a while, and that's happening. So that's happening today. We're not going to be bringing in another deck. We will be bringing in channeled love messages, however, messages from their higher self. Yeah, look at that. It's the Eight of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Jupiter and Gemini energy. Jupiter, they've been holding themselves back from not just communication, but taking things, listening for sure, communication, maybe taking things further. They put themselves here, in this Eight of Swords. Look, and there's the journey of love. That's the two of you wrapped up, their arms wrapped up, surrounded, but standing right here in all this emotional energy. I mean, they put themselves here. They can get themselves out of here. 8, again, it's an action number. It's around karma. So there's some things that they've had to work out. They're coming out here. And that 8, again, of course, is the infinity symbol as well. And it's the balance and coming out and working things out. Unstuck energy. And look, and it's right around the 3 of Swords. Look, the 10 of Swords. This is how it's coming in. My gosh. Okay. Slow down. So I want to deliver these messages, and it's all coming here. Look, it's all piling on to the 7 of Swords in reverse. So what they're coming back in here regarding? Well, obviously, the no contact, no communication, and or in separation, the heartbreak. For some of you, the breakup or not talking, whatever that is. Divine timing, communication, and growth. You can't get any more swords than that. It's the new cycle coming. It's the Sun in Gemini. And that's showing us here that the Sun is in the upright. We see a temporary energy of waiting, but we also know the new cycle is literally just coming here. The Sun is coming up. The Sun will come out tomorrow. I'm hearing that Annie song. And yeah, and that's going to change everything. It's the Sun, it's Source, it's God, Goddess, the universe, the divine. It's coming up to warm everything up, to show what's there, to illuminate, to grow, to reveal, and be able to get out of that energy, this ending energy, and start this new cycle. It is really extremely clear. Obstacles, challenges that have been in the way, they're still here. They're being worked out, I feel, literally as we speak. It's the 5 of Wands in the upright. It's Saturn and Leo energy. It's all coming here. Look at this. It's like a piling on energy. And yeah, we know that this is coming up unstuck. There's a whole lot of help, I want to say, here today. And that's conflicting energy, and that's also changed. And what are those obstacles and challenges? They're going to be different for everybody, exactly what they're around. But look at this. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups wanting to show itself here in reverse. It's the Page of Cups energy. And there, not only is it a validation, but we don't really need the validation, do we? But it is some breakup energy around that. And it's also telling us that some of that is around some immaturity. So is this emotional maturity, somebody who was not, or is not, or wasn't communicating well? Is it around chronological age, just an emotional unavailability? It's really strong here. And it's, yeah, the immature energy is quite strong. We saw it. It came, it went. We saw it. It came, it went. I want to move the energy here and see what else wants to come through before we move into Oracle, Gemini, and your channeled love messages. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the High Priestess energy, Gemini. It's Cancer energy. It's divine feminine energy. It's making a decision. It's trusting yourself and your intuition here. So your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are here reminding you that yin-yang energy and balancing out your divine feminine and divine masculine energies and making this decision. Because this is it's a really strong, renewed spark energy here for me around someone that I feel, well, yeah, there's a soul connection here. And a lot of revealing energy that's coming through, and we know that in the way of how they feel. What else? This King of Swords looks a little bit regal, kind of not affected, if you know what I mean. So we know that a lot of the emotional energy is coming here. We see how they feel about you. There's a lot of apologetic energy. They're working some stuff out here, but they're getting the messages and the clarity. It's loud and clear. So this is also a decision around that, of course, that's coming up here in this major arcana energy here in the High Priestess, of things that are going to be getting revealed. Look, connecting here right with the Six of Cups. Look at it's in the side here. Okay, this is where it's going to stay. Why? Because this is just really clear, even just the way I picked it up, that they're trying to write this message. When this happens, and for me, this is an indication that there's either an indecisive energy or somebody's working on something. They're working on a message. Gemini, it's extremely clear. It's Mercury and Sagittarius energy. So it's not incredibly fast, but it's not super slow either. It's being worked on now. So it can be that it's in-person communication that they're working on trying to come to you. We see that there's a lot of overcoming here, but we see that they're also clear and want to share how they feel. And there's a lot of potential still here. This is what they're doing here. And of course, Mercury, it's your ruling planet. You know, it's the planet of the mind, planet of communication. There's that 8 again, that action. It's an action number, you know, it's accomplishing something, I want to say. And there's a lot of healing energy, Gaia energy around that. Manifesting abundance. You've been really waiting for this communication, Gemini, like really a lot, as they work some things out here. So that's staying there. This is yours, and this is yours. Whoa. And yeah, so it's the moon in reverse is the last card that's wanting to show. Pisces energy, Cancer, Gemini, you're also coming through here. And this is the clarity that they have. We know it's going over here. It's the clarity that they have, and it's the truth coming for you. It's extremely clear here of how they feel about you. So what you've been wondering and waiting and how long, you probably, I feel like most of you have already known it. It's time, look. I mean, and things are literally changing here. And you can see it. It's these wands. It's enough. It's time to put them down now. So this is what's been holding everybody back. You know, the Ten of Wands is Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. So it's a fast changing energy, and we're going right into the Wheel of Fortune. So we see that. And it's interesting because the Hermit, of course, you know, is the 9th card, and it's in reverse and it's stuck, but we know it's coming unstuck. Look, this is the 10th card. It's right after the Hermit energy, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's things changing. So we're clear that they're working all this out now. And that's putting these wands down. It's the Jupiter energy that's been holding you back from moving forward, from things moving forward, from even having, you know, feeling hopeful that some of the influence, internal, external, is going to be kind of dissipating or moving out of the way, and of that prosperity coming in. So it's putting those down. It's the new cycle. Look, it's coming up here to this house, this fortress, which is representative for me of your journey together. And just putting those down now. It's like enough is enough. You know, it's an exhaustive energy. And it's the new cycle here that is really clearly, very clearly coming. It's the Wheel of Fortune is your last tarot coming in before we do Oracle today. And this is the change, you know. This is Jupiter energy. This is the turning point now. This is a fated connection. You were destined to meet. It's a very deep soulmate energy. So there's a lot of reasons why you've come together, are coming together again. It is a new start energy, and it's really strongly around, I want to say, a message here for me coming in. So you hearing from your person, or hearing even maybe from someone else, but it's most likely your person who's working on communicating, whether that's in an actual message or, you know, in person for some of you. That won't be for everybody. But this is that new cycle coming. And of course, the 10 deduces into a 1, and that's the taking the opportunity and the potential, which is a magician here. I just caught the camera, I hope in time. So all I was saying is it's very clear, you know, even in the reversal energy of the moon, because that's the truth coming. It's the clarity we know that Archangel Gabriel has helped bring forward to your person, also in that Seven of Cups in reverse, the clarity that they have. This is coming into your destiny. Your destinies are intertwined. This is a really very clear reading for me, coming right below the Magician energy. We're bringing in some Oracle today. I'm already shuffled and ready to go. And yeah, I want to tell you that I'm not reading Oracle in reverse. I've been wanting to, bring in my, as you know, I used to do Oracle-only readings. And big part of my readings here in real life at the Tarot Closet. And I just haven't been for a while, and I've been really feeling it. So we're back. It's bringing it in. Look what's here at the bottom of the deck. It's fork in the road. Yeah, this is like a huge turning point. As I said, it is a turning point in this connection. It's in your favor. It's good fortune here. Where are you going? You know, it's making that decision. This is 13. It's coming to a 4. It's manifesting. What? The foundation and all the 4 areas of support that you put on that foundation: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, and holding it up, you know? It's a foundation without the support, without the walls. It's just a foundation, you know? It's like sitting duck. It's just there, and it's like not finished. There's not a lot of protection. Nobody's showing up. You know, the elements are coming in. Anyone can walk over it and come in and do whatever. So it's manifesting things working out, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, and everybody being there. And where are you going? It's the owl, look, the inner transformations connected to the divine, the wisdom. It's so clear. There's 2 going, there's 1 here. It's like every direction, really. Monkey, interesting. Monkeying around. There's something here, maybe some energy that hasn't been great that's been going on. So it is really a lot of the Hermit card energy that we know in reverse that we're coming out of. The stuck energy of also just being afraid, you know, not wanting to get hurt again. That's what I want to say here. So there is a decision here. I mean, you can see it. We see that they're making a decision, and there's a decision coming up for you. It's Lover's card energy for me too, by the way, coming in. And that's a decision, whoa, that's coming in together. Look, it's real clear. So it's more of that energy, but this is also, look, a message of the past does need to be dealt with. And look, it's pointing right here and all the stuff that's getting worked out. And isn't just going to be like magically gone and forgotten. It needs to be talked out and worked out, of course, but it's also the past energy, and it's living in the here and now and looking toward the future. You know, there's a little sadness here around, look, the wings are down, and it's bringing in the energy of fate. Look, there's hearts around the flag here. What does that say? I know, look, I have my you are here. Yeah, it's here now. My magnifying glass sometimes to see things that I can't see. In fact, I want to see what that is right there. Just a minute. Well, it's not really. It's kind of things blowing in the wind, maybe over the crops. Yeah, it's leaves. It's change. Things changing. Look, toward the future. It's saying it's the here and now of where you are now. It's dealing with the past, and it's uprighting this full energy, really, you know, and well, yeah, it's clean slate energy. It's dealing with all of that. It's cleaning it up, working things out. Also what they're doing here, quite literally, look at this, but living in the now and where you are now and what you can do now and looking toward the future. It doesn't mean to forget it all and pretend it didn't happen, you know, because look, the to be fair is here too. So it's a lot of truth. It's balance. It's balancing out the divine feminine, divine masculine energies. And look, there's the owl again, the inner transformations, the wisdom, the growth connected to the divine. This is an 11. It's a master number. It's new beginnings. It's unions. It's also coming to the 2 of you, which is also the balance and the partnership that is needed, the truth. And coming from a place of balance, divine feminine and divine masculine energies, and things working out the way they're meant to work out. That's temperance. And look, there's a fortune cookie here. Then there's a rock here. And we know, you know, that's strongly connected to the Jupiter energy of the Wheel of Fortune. And by the way, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy here. Afraid to change energy, little. It's the creatures of habit. They don't like change. But this is the cycles of life. It's moving along here. There's that fortune cookie, and things are in your favor. It is leaning here toward your favor. I really like this, whoa, a lot for you. Interesting because, look, it's time to go, and I'm not reading reversals, but it's kind of like, well, yeah, I don't think that anybody is really leaving here, this connection. I do want to say that, it can be for some of you that maybe you feel like this is all this is going to be talked about and you're going to go, but this is not what I'm feeling here at all. For me, this is a time to go energy of, it's just time for things to get worked out here. That's what this is for me, because this is a 9, and that's things coming to fruition. It's attainment, it's fulfillment. Look, there are the wings here, fate, the star energy. This is a time to go energy if it's time to move on. But, take that as it resonates. If anybody here is, I'm not, that's up to you. If anybody here is feeling like, yeah, I'm getting some clarity and I'm going, well, then that's a different message for you, isn't it? But that's not what's coming through for me, because it's also letting go of all this past energy, and it's moving toward this door here, fate of what's meant to be. And that's the connection to the Wheel of Fortune, spinning that, because the cycles of life and heading toward the future and what is in store for you and not living in the past. That's the energy that's coming through for me here today. With that energy, it's not finished. Unfinished symphony. We know that it's not finished, and there's a strong making peace energy. When musical notes and instruments are coming into my readings, it's an energy of making peace and harmony. What's somebody playing some games maybe? Look, it's like a joker, a jester here on this egg, this knowing egg. And it's time. And I want to tell you something too. First of all, before I tell you that, I want to say, obviously, it's a new cycle. It's new beginnings here. This is not finished. And for those of you that are musicians, maybe even in particular pianists, I've just in the last 24 hours had some really strong urges to sit at my piano for hours and write, both writing pieces without words and also singing and writing. So there's for a lot of you, there's a really strong connection to music too. And it's also really connecting with your reading today. We're not going to be doing channeled love messages today, but I had to bring that through for you because I've been doing a lot of the playing, and it's meditative for me. I do various things before readings. But it's just been really particularly around piano. And actually, I want to say unfinished business, I think, has been coming out in the readings since I've brought Oracle back in the last days. So that's not surprising. Okay, I want to bring in a little bit more, and then we're going to bring in some channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. This has been in every single reading. I want to say this has been in Aries and Taurus as well. Yeah, I think it has been. Even possibly in the Love Tarot reading that was released yesterday, I think it was. It's divine timing. It's communication. It's growth. It's a celebratory energy. Look at the crown they're on. Of course, higher power, crown chakra, messages, spiritual messages from the divine, working things out. That's more temperance energy. The transformational energy here with the butterfly. Literally divine timing here. Communication, growth, coming out of the dark into the light, between worlds. It is just really strong. It's the huge change that's going on. It's a major letting go energy here and alchemizing all of that and going here to this door to what for me is just your destiny's, coming into destiny here. What can I say? Fate. Yeah, so that's yours, and there is the Clean It Up card, which is funny because this has also been coming in a lot, and it's where I'm going to stop because of this energy. I think I even said clean it up in your reading because that energy was strong, and that's fixing things here in the partnership, together. It's cleaning together. It's more fun, isn't it? And it's faster, and it's revealing. You have that broom, look, it's time. It's divine timing. It's 3. Communication, growth, things being able to move forward when you get together and you work these things out. here in this connection, because you take that broom, when you're cleaning and the dust is coming up and it's, you cough and it's like, oh, it's not easy. But look, there's stars coming up with that, because we know that's bringing up things that aren't pleasant, but it's bringing up pleasant memories too. Things that, and it's also kind of like then the dust settling. And it's like finding, when you're cleaning and you're finding money, in the couch. So it's working some things out. And by the way, I've been under the weather, so sorry about that. I have kind of like a funny voice right now. I just heard it when I was laughing. But that's going in together, and it's really revealing when you're doing that, when you're cleaning up and things are coming up that you forgot were there, and things that you didn't even know were there, and things that are both not so great and things that are great. And it's a chance to work things out. So I really like this a lot for you, Gemini. Your reading has been really quite beautiful. I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages. Messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I'm using my hearts today. You're my favorite person. Putting this here with the King of Cups. Sorry I ghosted you. Who's that for? Yeah, look, let's clean it up. It's also it needs to be here in the to be fair, That's because that's also really strong connection to justice, by the way. The major arcana, of course, Libra and Venus energy, and the truth coming out and solutions around that. We are a fated connection. Yeah, we know that. It's going to go here right in the middle of your Wheel of Fortune. Embrace. So somebody is, I want to say, there's an energetic, it's like a Two of Cups energy of holding. It's like uprighting that here. I love you. Is that coming through in a message? What they're trying to say as well, be mine. Forgive me. It's apologetic energy, which is really strong here. That's going here also between the King of Swords, the Unfinished Symphony, and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm watching you. It's like Gemini energy. And you, Gemini, that's air energy, your energy, Gemini. And that's Page of Swords energy, kind of watching and holding on to that sword, getting ready to act. And we know that here it's communication. I'm sending a message. Yeah, and I was about to say it's either in person or it's a message. So this is a message for a lot of you. They're working on it. Here, we see it coming in the Wheel of Fortune. Gemini, your reading's been really beautiful. It's been quite, otherworldly in many ways. Thank you for being here today. I wanted to say I'm sending you love and light and kind of got all mixed up. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it a lot. I really enjoyed channeling for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading as much as I did. And if you did, a way to show your support, of course, is being here. So thank you for that. I love you so much and I appreciate it. And also liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And if you're ever feeling inspired to share readings, that's also really a way to show your support. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm sending you so much love and so much light, hoping for the best outcome for you, for your highest good and for the highest good of those around you. I look forward to seeing you at another love reading, Gemini. Until then, take care. Bye.